Hey guys, it's Lost, and I'm with a certain bird pony. Say hello, certain
Bird pony?
Yes, you're a bird pony.
I've been reduced to bird pony?
Yes, you have. You have been reduced to bird pony.
This is a great way to start the girlfriend tag video. This is bird pony.
Bird pony. Magpie's here. And since I have been getting a lot of questions as of late, lots of questions actually from a lot of you guys, especially because of the blooper reel video that I put out on the main channel about our relationship, because apparently a lot of you guys didn't realize that we were an item, because that's a thing. I've decided that we were going to do a girlfriend tag video. But if you're not sure how it works, basically we answer questions about each other to see if the other one knows. But this is kind of going to be a hybrid. It's a mix between the two. It's a basically answering general questions about us and those questions. And hopefully this is basically the next time someone asks me, I didn't know you're going out with Magpie. How long have you guys been going out? Or da, 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 da. I'm going to point them to this video.
Are you imitating your subs there?
Only certain ones.
And then every subscriber who asked about me is just going to be so pissed off and click that unsub button.
Yep, pretty much. So many unsubs. So many.
How long have we been together?
How long have we been together, Mag? 20 years.
No. This is going on Lost Extras. You have to answer it.
Technically, we have been together since this time last year.
Meaning?
Right? It's anniversary. It's
our anniversary!
Was that song by fucking, what is it? Was it Boyz II Men or fucking like, it's our anniversary? There's a song about that. I know this. I know there's a song about it. But we did have a little blip, because technicalities, because I'm a technical bitch.
Wait, our relationship had a technicality?
There are technicalities, you know? That's fucking life. We did have a little blip for like a month, but yeah, technically, today is the day that it's going up is our anniversary. Yes. So yes. Fucking deal, motherfuckers.
And she wasn't gonna mention that.
Mm-hmm.
What? You weren't. You were gonna be like, no, we don't have to tell him that. And I'm like, bitch.
That it's our anniversary. Because I don't want to make it a big deal, because it's our special day, and I'm a selfish bitch, and I want to keep things like that to myself.
Too bad.
When did we meet IRL?
Well, see, I invited you over to my place. And so you made the very smart decision back in March.
Was it March? Yeah, it was March.
To drive.
Oh god, I drove 10 fucking hours to go see, because I don't think many people realize she's like 2 states away. I live in California. She lives in Mormon land. We're gonna call it Mormon land because fuck it.
For those who don't know, that means Utah. But
that is Utah. But I drove all 10 motherfucking hours of it, and I was running off of like 3 hours of sleep. And I'd stopped at a Burger King thinking, oh man, food will be good for me. No, not those fucking Burger King fries. Chicken fries things, whatever the fuck they're called.
By the time she got there, she was like dead on her feet.
That's pretty bad.
She was like, hey Mag, I'm gonna go pass the fuck out now.
Nope. So yeah,
I wasn't having any of that though.
Oh no. Definitely no. So yeah, we met in March. That is when we met IRL. How old are the both of you? Who's older? So
I'm 39 and she is 44.
I don't look that fucking old. Goddamn, woman.
Well, neither do I, God.
I was gonna say, I don't look that fucking old. First off, you never ask a woman her age.
But she's totally 28.
Thank you, Mag, for just fucking saying it.
You could have denied it, but you didn't.
Because I'm too honest. I'm too truthful. That's what it is.
Do you want to tell him how old I am? She's a cradle robber.
I'm not a cradle robber.
She's
you 12. I'm playing. No, she's fucking 25, and obviously I'm older by 3 years. Yeah, because apparently 3 years makes me a cradle robber. Really?
Yeah, when you were like going into preschool, I was born.
It's like fucking pedo status. What are you talking about?
Who said I love you first? Me.
Mag.
What? You were like, I don't throw that term around and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right, well, I love you.
It's the truth. I just a general backstory. That term was very overused in my last relationship, and my last relationship was a fucking train wreck. So going into this one with Mag, I didn't want to fuck it up. I didn't want to be like, oh man, love that thing.
And I didn't care.
No, she didn't give two shits. Yeah. I remember for a while though, in the beginning, you kept wanting to say it, but you kept saying, I adore you.
Yeah, mostly because you knew what I was meaning.
Oh yeah, totally.
But like, I was like, no, but I'm not breaking the rules. I'm going to say, I adore you.
Sneaky bitch. God damn it.
Love you too. Get it? I just said it again.
You're funny. Who made the first move?
Me.
Well, it depends on which moves are we talking about here.
Okay, excuse me. I made the first move IRL, and I made the first move, like, before we were dating. So, like, it doesn't matter which context, because it's me both times.
Fucking Mag.
I'll let you all in on a little secret. I waited until she was drunk, and then I got her to reveal that she liked me.
When it comes to things like that, I get very shy and timid. Mag can tell you this. I don't even like the fact that I'm admitting this. But, I kind of trip over my words, but liquid courage is a thing. That's fucking amazing.
I totally, like, did that to my benefit, too. I waited.
But the thing is, I had been wanting to tell her for a while. I really had been, but I was too afraid, and I thought other things were going on that I wasn't sure about, and I don't deal well with rejection. I really don't. Like, when it comes to, like, relationship-wise, rejection is probably, it's a bad thing. No. So,
see, and I'm the kind where it's like, if I want something, I'm just gonna go for it.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been that way, though.
Yep.
Because rejection is rejection, but then I'd always be like, oh, well, what if... I don't do that. I don't play those games.
You don't play those games?
Nope.
Not even a little?
No. Just no.
But yeah, that, so in case you didn't know, Losty is a shy little piece of shit when it comes to love.
And Squeaky Clean Little Magpie is not.
No, Squeaky Clean Magpie is not.
All right. Okay. What is your favorite thing about the other?
Okay, my favorite thing about you...
Your hesitancy is so reassuring.
Because there's so many things. It's just like...
That's like the cliche answer of I don't know.
It's not cliche because it's
so many things I love about you. Give me like 5 minutes to think of something, okay?
Shut the fuck up. No, because like I probably two. I can think of two big things off the top of my head. And don't make a joke because I know what you're gonna say there. You shit. I heard you giggle. Her eyes, because the way that they shimmer. Whenever the light hits them, because she's got like really, really blue, like sapphire eyes.
Aww.
And whenever the light hits, like especially in the morning when you first wake up, when it's the lights out, and it just the way the light hits them, it's just I don't know. I always get the warm fuzzies. And the other thing too is that like you always manage to cheer me up. Like it's. Losty, I don't think any of you guys realize this, but Losty is an emo piece of shit a good chunk of the time. Like, I don't think many people realize this.
No, not all the time, just sometimes.
Just sometimes. There's a good, I have my blips here and there, but Mag, without even, like, doing, like, a sympathy, oh, I'm gonna coddle you, it's more of, like, I'm gonna fucking help you get back up and get back, in the game and everything. She just always manages to cheer me up. Like, without even trying, it just comes so goddamn natural to her. It's not even funny. Like, with me, I have to try sometimes.
People don't want sympathy. They want empathy. So it's like telling you, oh, poor baby, you just lay there and you mope. No.
No.
Get up, you take a shower, and you feel better.
You do it now. You start editing that thing you need to fucking edit. Don't fucking lay there like a damn blob.
While I lay here like a damn blob. Do what I say, not as I do. My favorite thing about you is that despite this whole I'm the badass image, which I'm totally going to, oh my God, my cat almost fell off the bed. You are retarded and I love you. Okay. Is that you are the kindest person I think I know. You have genuine care and love and concern for your friends and your family, and that's probably one of the rarest traits I've seen in anyone. It's my favorite thing about you, is that you always put others first, and you always go out of your way to make sure everybody around you is okay.
Making me blush. God damn it, Mag!
Ha! I made you blush first. I win.
What has been our longest call with each other? Because if you guys haven't realized, yes, we're long distance. So, but we do see each other from time to time. But this is a long distance LGBT girlfriend tag video. God, there's gonna be so many goddamn fucking things in the title. But yes. What's the longest call we've been in with each other?
Yeah. 13 hours.
Is it 13 hours?
Yep.
Does that include us sleeping on the call, or is that like?
Because that actually goes with the question right after this one, which is do you have a tradition with your girlfriend? We do. We fall asleep on the call with each other every night.
Yeah, we do, because we're totally not cliche in. No.
I fall asleep to her, and she falls asleep to me, and it's kind of nice.
It is, to be honest. I really, really like it. Because, I don't know, it's weird, like, as weird as it sounds, like, when I'm with her IRL, like, I sleep a lot better. My sleep patterns, if you guys have not realized, are super fucked. So, to fall asleep on the call with her, to fall asleep with her IRL, it helps regulate it out. Yeah, but yeah, that is, I guess both of those can go in tandem. Have any tradition. So yeah, longest Skype call, 13 hours. That was going, just talking. I think we went off and did other things.
That wasn't sleeping. That was talking.
That was talking, and I think we might have been working on stuff in content, like, you know, at the same time.
We took breaks to watch movies and, you know, do stuff like that, but...
Yeah.
Otherwise, Mag would go batshit, but, you know.
That's because Mag does go batshit. What are you talking about?
All the time.
All the fucking time.
Were you a fan of my channel before we met?
I had heard about you.
Oh, that's comforting.
No. Shut up and listen. I had heard about you. And I had heard about the stuff that you were doing, I think from actually Anna and Purple and a couple other people that I occasionally talk to. Because they were in that project. So I had heard about you, especially from like the girl chat as well. Because in case you guys don't know, there are Skype chats called the Overreacting Chat, where all the female VAs are in. But at that time, it was a lot more active, and I had heard about you, and you were in the chat, and I went and watched Princess Trixie Sparkle.
Why'd you have to say it like that?
Because whenever I say that, I have to say it like that, because I just think Princess Trixie Sparkle. Like, I just...
Thank you, baby. Oh my God. You have so much respect for the work that I do.
Oh, so much respect. What are you talking about? But
nice.
I watched it. I watched the first few episodes, because I think you were up to episode 5 by that point, or 6?
Probably 5.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't remember what fucking episode it was. But I watched them, and I thought, holy shit, she fucking has a whole goddamn production that is actually legit and not shitty like other ones that I've seen that are very similar to hers, but I'm not going to name. But it was actually good writing, and it was very well acted, and I'm not kissing your ass, I'm just being honest.
No, you're trying to make up for the whole Princess Trixie Sparkle.
Princess Trixie Sparkle! Just like that. I wouldn't necessarily say I was a fan, but you were on my radar. Like, that's the best way to describe it. Because, like, Losty isn't really big on the musical scene. She really isn't. Like, I can appreciate the work and quality and all that, but I'm not like, God, gung-ho, let's do this shit, you know? Because musical, Losty can't sing, so no.
No. I love you, but you can't sing.
No, I can't sing. People are like, oh man, Lost, I bet you can sing. No, I can't. No.
I was a fan of yours. I liked that you took a segment of the fandom and was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna run with this grimdark thing. And coming from my channel, which is very G-rated, it was nice to take a break and listen to ponies dying, you know? So, Princess Trixie Sparkle 2, everyone dies.
I would, you know what? If you did write that, I would totally be all over that in a fucking heartbeat.
But then I started like exploring into that myself a little bit with my Pinky covers of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Mm-hmm.
Or technically Dr. What is it? Dr. Pinky and Miss Pie?
I don't, Doctor.
Based on the Ink Pots animatics.
Yes.
And I remember when I was recording and making those, I was so excited to show you. It was back when we were very first starting to talk.
Yes, I remember this.
Like, oh my god, the lost narrator is going to love this because it's grimdark, but it's so good. And yeah, I got a little too excited about showing you.
You did, because like you were so quick to be like, oh my god, look, and you would link me, and I was like, oh, this is really good. And like now that I think about it, now I realize, got you. You really did have a thing for me back then.
I wanted you to like it so bad.
Oh, god damn it. What was the first thing you noticed about me?
The first thing I noticed about you. The very first thing was that I just was drawn to you. Like, I'd been introduced by a mutual friend, and we hadn't talked very much, but I had this, like, I want to talk to her again. And I'm going to make up really stupid excuses to talk to her again.
God, did you make up stupid excuses? Fucking hell.
Thank you so much. That makes me feel great.
Oh,
but
yeah.
but no, like I was just simply drawn to you. You had a personality that was complicated because it's like you had this badass persona, but at the same time I could tell that you had this really caring heart underneath it all. So I was like,
what was it? I think Kago says it best. I'm a lovable asshole. That's what she.
Yeah, there you go. You're the lovable asshole.
Yeah, that's what she says, and I'm like, pretty fucking.
That pretty much describes our cats too, though.
Yeah, they are. God damn it, the cats. Fucking hell. The first thing that I noticed about you. First thing I noticed about you.
That I'm crazy.
No, actually, that wasn't it. That came later. I remember that a lot of people had been talking about you. Good things, not bad. Like saying how nice you were and that you were very caring and understanding and that you were... It was those things I kept hearing. Like, I kept hearing those things and I was like, and then, I did hear some other things and I was like, I want to find this all out for myself. I want to figure out who this magpie is because I keep hearing about her and I've
yet to... bird pony.
This bird pony. And I wanted to know because, yeah, a lot of things were going around and I was just like, not bad per se.
Per se. I like that. Per se.
But it caught my like you were a blip on the radar and I was just like,
blip, blip, blip.
But I would say when I first talked to you, I think the first thing I noticed, and I know this is going to sound really fucking stupid, but the first time we talked on the calls, was your voice.
Oh.
Because I like...
Do I have a sexy voice?
Okay, now you're doing all fucking retarded. Goddamn it. Not that it was sexy, but I just remember I was like, you were just so giddy and happy, and your voice is smooth. Not like mine. It's all crackly and raspy and shit. But I don't know. It was just that's what caught me was the first thing I really noticed was like, oh, like you can, this is the thing about people. When you talk to somebody, you can hear sometimes the genuineness to their voice. And that's what I heard. I heard genuineness, if that makes sense.
No, totally not. What are you talking about?
I know, God, I'm such a bitch. Why the fuck do I try?
You're speaking foreign language.
All this foreign language as that, and you were fucking hysterical. Because I think the first call I was ever in, it was with you and Pitch, and it was either you and Pitch or just you by yourself. But either way, you were making me fucking just laugh my ass off. Like, I don't think you guys realize how fucking hysterical Mag can be sometimes.
Well, I mean, I write Pinky Tales, so duh.
Yes, but I mean, like, just like talking though, because you have all your babbies, you have to censor yourself. But this is LostExtras, so no fucks are given.
That's right.
I should really just make that like the banner title. Like, this is LostExtras, no fucks are given.
That would be brilliant. Did you know right away that she was lesbian? Yeah. I mean, yes.
I love how you fucking are just like...
so knowledgeable in the way that is you. I know!
You're so knowledgeable. Just so fucking knowledgeable. No, so you knew I was a lesbian from like fucking Just you instantly
I
knew?
knew before I met you.
How? Who the fuck told you? Like, because at that point, when I first started talking to you, I hadn't come out like, oh, I'm gay. I was more of like a need to know basis type of thing. Like, if you asked, I wasn't gonna hide it, but I wasn't so in your face about it. I'm not even in your face about it now.
No, you're not.
No, I'm very casual about it because that's how it should be. I don't go around going up to straight people asking, like, are you straight? Like, I don't fucking do that.
The reason I knew was that people were indicating that you had a massive crush on someone.
Ah.
And that was my hint. And then obviously after meeting and talking to you, I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, she's totally gay.
Confirmation.
Totally fucking gay. The gayest thing that's ever walked this earth.
Okay.
So I did not know what sexuality Mag was when I first started talking to her. I assumed that you were straight.
I give off like straight vibes.
No, to be honest, I know this sounds horrible. When I talk to any woman, I automatically assume they're straight just because my gaydar for women is so bad. It's not even funny. My gaydar for men is perfect. Like, I can tell when a guy's gay. I can fucking off the bat. I'm good with that. But when it comes to women, I am fucking horrible when it comes to trying to figure out. I'm like, is that chick bi? Is she gay?
Well,
What the fuck?
Quote, technically speaking, I'm not a lesbian.
No, technically not. I know this is, oh man, we're getting into exclusives. Losty has provided exclusivity here because you guys keep asking whether or not we're bi or gay or whatever the fuck we are. So,
because you are true blue lesbian.
Oh yeah, I'm true blue lesbian.
There is no liking of the D over in anywhere near you.
Nope. Sorry, man. And then all the men unsubbed. But Mag, though, what are you? Would you like to explain to them what you are?
I'm pansexual.
Yep, that is what Mag is. So, yes, I did not know that Mag was attracted to, or had an open mind. Let's put it that way.
Well, and you did tell me back then too that you thought I was into someone else.
Yes, I did think that she was into someone else, and I didn't want to get my heart broken because Losty can't deal with rejection.
And not to like spoil too much about us, but you really didn't know that I was open until you and I both admitted to liking each other.
Yeah.
I had an inkling you liked me before you did that I liked you, if that makes sense.
No, it does. I mean, I had like hints because you kept, like I said, you kept coming up with reasons to come talk to me. And then you constantly would try and ship us. I remember that.
Oh, hush. Who wears the pants in the relationship? Okay, I get to answer this one right off because I know the correct answer.
Oh,
I wear the pants, but she's the guy.
Oh, is that how that goes? You wear the pants, but I'm the guy.
Yep.
You're such a bitch.
Love you too. No, all seriousness, we don't do that. We joke.
We don't.
We joke about it all the time because it's like, oh, today I'm the guy in the relationship. We don't do that though. That just silly.
I know that within the lesbian community or even just the gay community in general, we're like a lot of people are quick to be like, oh, that's the guy in the relationship and I'm the dominant one and la 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 la. And I don't do that, to be honest. I think between me and you, we kind of switch off a lot.
Well, that's just kind of how we are though.
Like, yeah, I am a tomboy, I'll be honest. I really do. Like, I love wearing t-shirts, and I've got my boots and my leather jacket, and goddamn it, and Max says I look like a badass, but what the fuck ever. But I don't necessarily think...
And yet she takes longer in the bathroom than I do to get ready.
Yeah, I do. Because my hair, okay? These look perfect. Fucking hell. But that's the thing though, like, people are just so quick to be like, oh, she's totally the guy. That's not how it works.
But it's a lot of fun to make fun of it.
Yes, it is. It is a lot of fun because you constantly go on about that I'm the guy in the fucking relationship.
It's just sad when people think I'm being serious. And I'm like, no, I'm joking. I'm being a...
Well, it's funny because if you say I'm the guy, but I also cook. I cook and
Yeah. I can't cook for shit.
Yeah, she can't cook for shit. I cook. And my cooking isn't that much better, but what the fuck ever.
Well, it's amazing compared to what I can do.
I don't know, like stereotypes, and when it comes to gender stuff, it really shouldn't fucking matter. You should just be you. What the fuck ever.
I don't know, but it's like, to me, it feels like trying to justify a gay relationship by giving them certain roles.
Well, yeah, it's okay. Think of it this way: like within like straight relationships or hetero relationships, it's like you're the man, you're the woman. But if two people of the same gender are in the same relationship, the brain automatically assumes that one's going to be more masculine than the other because that's a thing.
That's just what we've been conditioned to believe, though.
It is. That is something we've been conditioned to believe in. I mean, I'm not saying that it's wrong. I mean, it is. It's just, it is what it is. And do we, yeah. And there's certain times where, yes, I am more of the guy in the relationship because something's going on. Like for example, when I went to go visit you when you were, were moving in, I had to build your fucking bookcases because God fucking forbid.
I couldn't even hammer.
You can't hammer. I fucking... So I built the bookcases, but then there are other moments where Losty's being an emo piece of shit, and Maddie has to, I guess, be the man in the relationship and fucking comfort me and make sure that I'm okay.
Yeah.
And drag me out of bed to throw me in the shower so I can fucking do something with myself.
Do you do PDA? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I got this question. I love PDA. In fact, I'm always trying to come up with new ways of showing PDA, and you are such a wuss. She's such a wuss. Well, first of all, when she's here, she gets scared to death because this is Mormon land. And
I'm gonna get stoned to death up there. Do you fucking blame me?
Well, what's your big excuse for me not getting stoned? Oh, it's okay, Mag, you're white.
You're white. You have blonde, blue eyes. You're gonna be fucking... You're not gonna get stoned. I'll get stoned.
But even in California, where it's like super liberal and no one gives a fuck, she's like, no, it's okay. Don't.
We hold hands.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
What?
We hold hands. That's why I force her to kiss me all the time in public if no one's around, and I like it. I don't care. I can give two shits, and she, I don't know. You're just weird.
I'm not, like, I get really clamped, like, even my last relationships, too, like, when it comes to PDA, I'm just, like, people stared, I'm just like, oh, and I'm waiting for someone to be like, go get a room, What?
It's seriously funny how we are that way, because people would probably think it would be the other way around.
Oh, people would assume that you would be the one who's all shy and shit, and then me, like, fucking, let's do this because I am the lost motherfucking narrator.
But no, Lost is the one who's afraid and hiding, and not hiding, but...
No, I don't necessarily hide. You always make me
kiss you. I like how when we're in the store or something and I want to kiss you, you have to, like, check both ends of the aisle. And I'm just, like, thinking in the back of my head, oh no, they're watching us on their security cams. They're zooming in on our lesbian kiss.
I get paranoid, okay? Especially because, like, the area that I live in California is a very conservative area compared to the rest of the fucking state. Like, I don't think you realize how fucking conservative the area is.
I live in conservative town, and I still give no shits.
That's because you're white!
Oh, okay.
It's because you're white.
You just lost a whole fuck ton more subs for that.
I did! I'm losing so many subs with this! The bleeding has to stop! We weren't that bad at EQLA, though.
No.
No, I actually think we were, like, kissing and smooching a lot more at EQLA.
Well, it doesn't help that I was stressed out.
Well, that too. Yeah, I had to.
I think you could see my stress vibes and were trying to just calm me down. I don't speak in front of people well, okay? I get nervous.
God damn it. So yes, that should explain the PDA thing. Because, yeah, you guys are probably learning so much about me, and you're like, wow, Lost, I would have never thought you were such a goddamn pussy. Were your parents supportive of the relationship? This is a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to go first? Or actually, let me go first real quick, just because mine's going to be super simple. Yes. My family doesn't give a fuck that I'm gay. They never have, and they never will. All my family is very supportive. My friends and family, the ones that Mag has met when she's down here. Because to be honest, I go up there more often than she comes down here more because it's more expensive here than up there.
Yeah, it really is.
It really fucking is.
It's so much cheaper to come up here.
It really is. But from the people that she has met in my life, they fucking love her. So that's a thing. So yes, we don't have problems on my end. Mag.
Oh gosh. Any kind of stereotype of like the parents freaking out when you explain that you're gay, that's pretty much my family. Where it was just a bad situation overall, and it actually led to me being able to move on my own, which has been so much better for me anyway, because I can pretty much control anything in my life now that I wasn't able to before, so productivity has gone up, and, things of that nature. My family still loves me. That's not even a question. They still love me very, very much. They allow, I guess I'm going to put quotes, allow Lost, to come over and to meet them and to be a part of things, but there's always this underlining condition. They like to treat her like my best friend. That's probably the best way of putting it. Yep. So anything that's like family specific, they don't really want you there. Mm-hmm. If it's just a casual visit or, holidays and things like that, they really don't. I mean, they're not going to throw you out with daggers and pitchforks.
No, they're going to stone me, remember? Because it's more.
Oh, yeah. But no, I mean, it never once did I feel like their love for me was actually questioned. It was just they don't
agree with your choices in life.
They've been raised to believe a certain way. I've been raised to believe a certain way. And when you try to change someone's mind about something that they've been taught since they were pretty much born, it's really hard. Mm-hmm. Because it's just been so ingrained into them. And it's going to take time. That's pretty much the only thing. And I'm just glad that you especially helped me to just get out of that environment, because it wasn't healthy for me. It wasn't healthy for them. I just had to kind of take myself out of the situation and love them in a not everyday, every moment fashion, because they were trying to figure out why I felt the way I did, and they were going about it all the wrong ways.
Yep.
It was like, let's pray the gay out of you kind of a thing. Yeah.
It really did.
So, but I love them. I do. They love me. I'm not going to badmouth my own family, because that's not productive and it's not true. So it's just kind of this is going to take time. And I think that for a while there, you were concerned. You were worried that I was just going to be like, this is too much pressure. This is, they're my family and it's just not worth it. But that's not who I am.
See, this is the thing about relationships, especially like just gay relationships in general. When you come into a relationship with somebody whose parent or whose, whole childhood and parents and everything is very religious, it can be very hard. It can. I know for myself, I was kind of standing on the sidelines watching because I couldn't really do anything at this point.
No.
It hurts because you see them want something so badly that goes against everything they've been taught. Soapbox time. I'm going to... Religion and the whole idea about being gay, there's nothing wrong with being gay. There's nothing wrong with loving who you want to love. It's not hurting anybody. And unfortunately, because of the way that religion has been taught within our society, it's condemned that. And it can be very hard. I mean, hell, that's the biggest reason why, like, there are so many teen youth out there that are having suicidal issues because of this. Like, the teen suicide rate among the LGBT community is fucking ridiculous.
I totally imagine so.
Yeah, because of parents that don't want to accept.
But I know something I need to point out here too that I feel is really important about who I am. Mm-hmm. I'm still Christian.
Yep.
I really am. I still pray. I still, practice, but it's my own form. I'm not going to say it's like, oh, I have my own religion or oh, I have my own way of being Christian. It's more of the God that I believe in and the God that helps guide my life accepts me for who I love. Mm-hmm. Because it seems silly to me that there would be a God out there who would condemn someone for loving someone else. That just doesn't make any sense to me.
And I'm not trying to preach like your religion's wrong, as I know there are a few of you out there that really, you know, believe in what you believe. I'm not even, trust me, my motto in life is more of like, whatever makes you happy, and as long as you're not hurting anybody else, who the fuck cares? That's always been my mentality when it comes to things.
Yeah.
It's just the idea of when you try to impose your beliefs onto somebody without really understanding where they're coming from. That's my biggest problem. And that's unfortunately where a lot of people, that's what they do. And it can be very detrimental to people who try to come out. I know for Mag, when she was coming out, it was bad. It was hard. It was.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to go into specifics, but I used to be a part of a religion that was very, they didn't want you to figure out what other religions had to say. They didn't talk about other religions. They didn't, you learned nothing about anything outside of just that one religion. And I had no clue what religions were more accepting. I had no clue what to expect. And I don't know if the word forced is the right way, but I was kind of guided on one path, and I couldn't stray as a kid. I wasn't given the option to look around. They didn't let me explore.
That's most religions growing up, because I know for me, it was like, I grew up Catholic. No, it was a clusterfuck growing up, but a majority of the time I was Catholic. Then I was Christian. Then I went on this weird Buddhist tangent, and then I went even atheist at one point, and yeah, I've been all over the fucking place. But religion, the talk with Lost Team religion will be another podcast thing. So I have a feeling this is going to turn into a podcast, considering how long we've been talking.
Yeah,
What are you going to do? But yes, so long story short, my parents fucking did not give two shits, and Mag's parents gave all the shits in the world, but they still love her no matter what, which is, to be honest, very rare, because a lot of people, when they do come out, they usually get shunned.
Yeah.
So it's good that her parents are still, there, and they love her. But yes, it is what it is.
What's one thing that I do that you hate?
God, what is one thing that you do that I hate?
Oh, please. Like, you have to think about it?
Well, there are a few things I can think of.
Crumbs in the bed?
Oh my god, the crumbs in the fucking bed! So, Mag likes eating in bed sometimes. And Losty is kind of a Nazi when it comes to that, because I don't like that. Crumbs up in your ass crack and shit. God damn it, it's fucking annoying.
It's really great because I actually pulled a really, really terrible prank on her. We were staying in a hotel, and the cheapest hotel room we could get actually had 2 beds in it.
Yeah.
Don't ask. It was weird.
Ask. It was weird.
And so I had a box of like Cheez-Its, I think, and she was about to go shower, and she was like, "Don't get crumbs in the goddamn bed." And, because I had the box of Cheez-Its with me. And so I was like, oh, is that how it's going to go? So I took the box, I poured the Cheez-Its into my hand and crushed them up as small as I could get them and sprinkled them all over the spare bed, like everywhere. And so then when she came back, I started kissing her, and I threw her down on the bed with the crumbs in it.
Well, I was still wet. You fucking bitch.
It was the best, worst thing ever. Oh my
go
god.
shower again, you fucking bitch.
You were so mad.
Yeah, I don't think you guys realize, like, Mag pulls lots of pranks on me. Like, I'll be in the shower, and she'll try to scare the shit out of me in the shower. God damn it.
I do. I sneak up and I, like, scream, and she jumps, and it's great.
God damn it.
But I think that was the best prank I've ever pulled.
That was.
Didn't you have to go shower again?
Yes, because there's crumbs up in my fucking hair, you bitch.
But you were so adamant. Go get crumbs in bed, Mag. And I was like, oh, challenge accepted.
It is on.
I remember we had to leave the maids a big tip because we were like, they're going to see this and they're going to hate us.
Oh, yeah. No, we did. We left them a huge ass tip. I was just like, I feel bad for those maids. They're going to fucking hate me. They'll like take a shit on my bed and leave it. What is one thing that I do that you hate?
Say the phrase, like say words wrong or say phrases that I hate.
Like 100?
Oh my lord. I remember when she first said 100 in front of me and I was like, do you mean 100? And she's like, yeah, 100. And I was like, oh my god, stop.
Like,
it's 100.
What was it, since because?
Oh my, yes. Well, since because you blah, blah, blah. And I was like, excuse me. No.
Mag may or may not be a grammar Nazi in some sense.
Oh, it's bad.
It's
I've broken
bad.
you of the 100 habit, though.
Yes, you have. Is it only 100 and since because? I thought there was another one.
Well, the phrase I hate the most is it's fine.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Like, when she gets pissy or she gets, depressed or whatever, she'll say, it's fine. I'll be like, hey, do you want to do this? Or is it okay if I go, blah, blah, blah. It's fine. And I'm like, no, obviously it's not fine. Quit telling me that it's fine because it's not fucking fine.
You passive-aggressive little shit. I'm assuming that's somewhere in there.
I hate that phrase. I fucking hate that phrase. And you still say it, too. You're like, it's fine, Mag. And I'm like, no, it's not.
You fucking bitch, stop it! What is the next thing you're doing together that you're excited for?
She's gonna come down. I'm graduating university in, a week. Yeah, I'm graduating college. Yay! And Losty is gonna come and see me and cheer me on and, blow the air horn as I accept the diploma.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna have two. Two air horn this bitch.
Because it's so close to Christmas time, she's going to stay for Christmas and New Year's. So it'll be our first Christmas and New Year's, together.
I already want to get a Christmas tree when I go down there. We're getting a
She's
Christmas
gonna
tree.
get us a real one. I've never had a real Christmas tree. I always had those Walmart fucking use them every year kind.
I've had real Christmas trees growing up. My dad's very gung-ho about Christmas. Though he has upgraded since then. Now we have a very, very nice artificial tree. We've had it for a good few years now. But growing up, my dad always went out to Home Depot and he always bought a Christmas tree. So, though the one for Mag's apartment, though, since because her apartment is so goddamn tiny.
What did you just say? Do you see what I'm talking about, people? She does this. She doesn't even think about it.
No, I don't. I don't even.
You want to try that sentence again?
Since her apartment is so goddamn small.
Thank you. And you better not edit it. You better not edit that out. I need them to hear the struggle that I go through.
The struggle is real. No, since her apartment's so goddamn tiny, I'm gonna be getting a little tiny ass Christmas tree that her cat will probably fucking go to town on because her cat is an asshole.
But she's a lovable asshole.
Just like my little lovable assholes.
But mine's a kitten.
It is. She's got a kitten. It's fucking adorabilities. What?
I can't even get through this. Does the other have a secret birthmark / tattoo that we don't know about? Let's just both say yes and move on.
No, because I've got mine and you've got yours in a nice place.
It's like, oh, this video just went from PG to XXX.
Okay, how about we just pertain it to me then? Does that make you feel better?
You have a tattoo on the back of your neck?
Yeah. Or the back of, it's the back of my neck, upper part of my back.
Yeah.
Neck area, fuck it. Yeah, you guys probably don't know that. I have a tattoo. So, that's a thing. Because,
One of my favorite things to do, though, is I like to trace it.
She always traces it. It's nice. It relaxes me.
But it feels feels so cool because I don't have any tattoos. I'm not, I don't want them. I don't think there's anything I could put on my body that I'm gonna like again in 10 years.
What about Punka?
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be in love with ponies when I'm like 80, so
You don't know that.
I guess technically no, I don't, but I'm just thinking like, because I'm too young. People get tattoos when they're like 18, and then 3 years later, they're like, what the fuck did I just do to my body? Like,
See, that's why my tattoo's smart, because I got it in a place that I never can see. And then on top of that, it means something very special to me.
as far as you know.
Oh,
She's like, it's cliche, I'm gonna get it in Chinese ones.
I love how the truth about my tattoo is coming up now. How you really feel about it.
I love you and I love it, but it's so cliche.
It is not cliche. I designed it myself. I fucking designed it myself. Fucking deal.
It's cliche, but I love it. How's that?
You're such a butt, I swear.
Good.
What does your partner do that really makes your heart melt? God, there's so many. Like, I'm trying to think of one specific one. Fuck! I'm actually stumped.
Oh, great. So we're back to the whole I have no idea, so I'm going to tell you there's so many.
No, it's the truth, because I know there's so many, but you're just, like, giving me shit, don't you?
Start listing them off, bitch.
You're just like, I'm gonna be a bitch.
Oh, yeah. Like, she's getting in trouble for every second that she doesn't say anything.
Oh, is that what's happened? I love you too, God. Fucking hell, woman. Okay, so Reversion. The song. I don't think you guys realize the story behind it, and I'm gonna give the Cliff Notes version because I don't want to go into too many details. But I was in a really bad relationship a few years back, and that song helped me a lot because it was something that would help calm me down. And it still is, but that song in particular was something that stuck out during a good chunk of that shitty relationship. Fast forward a few years to now, and Mag, for my birthday, obviously, if you guys on the main channel saw that she did that song. But the reason I'm even bringing it up, and it's not because it's not even that song, Mag knows that when I'm really, 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 really upset, she'll sing it sometimes. And it instantly helps.
That's true.
And it instantly gives me the fuzzies.
I never expected, when I wrote the lyrics to that song, I never expected you to love it that much.
Oh, I can honestly say out of all the gifts I've ever received, like, period, that's probably the one that sticks out in my head the most. Well, like, obviously Mag knows, like, more details about the shit that's happened to me, but it's just someone who genuinely cares for you that much does something for you like that. It's just, it's hard to explain. It's really hard to explain, especially when it comes to relationships, but it's just, it's nuts. It's nuts. There, yeah. I mean, hell, I think the first time you ever showed me it, I fucking started crying. Yes! Losty got all fucking bitchy or pussy-like and fucking bawled her eyes out like a pussy.
You did cry. It was so cute, though.
Because like I said, it was the first time that anyone had ever done something like that. So, yeah, tears. So many goddamn tears. Yeah, so that's something that makes my heart melt.
I remember something else that you said makes your heart melt. Apparently, I have cute moments.
Oh, you have so many cute moments. Don't you even get me started on them.
I'm not trying. I don't. Like, I'll just be doing something, and you're... Mag, you're being cute. And I'm like, no, I am not!
Yep, you are.
And that sounded
actually,
like Pinky.
No, that did sound like Pinky. One thing that always makes my heart melt. So, Mag, obviously we've stated that we fall asleep on the call, so there are times where she falls asleep before me.
Oh my god, no.
Mag sleep talks. And doesn't realize that she fucking sleep talks. But the thing that always fucking makes my heart melt, and she doesn't remember these most of the time, but
I don't.
Yeah, she really doesn't. She really doesn't remember half the shit that I say. But I tell her all the time that I love her, and she always responds in her sleep that she loves me too. And like instant. Hearty meltiness. Yes.
Hearty meltiness. Love it.
I try. So, so what's something that I do that makes your heart melt? Because
Should I do the same thing to you? Should I sit here and go, oh God, there's so many things. I need to think about it for like 10 minutes. Come back to me. Whenever I'm feeling sick or stressed or a combination of the two, you drop everything that you're doing to comfort me and to help me. Yes, you're a worrier and sometimes you worry too much, but you always put everything on the back burner and it's like, how can I help Mag? And it makes my heart melt because it's like, I've never had someone care about me that much before. Did someone just get all blushy again?
Shut up. What's the most embarrassing, appropriate thing you have done? I have done together.
I don't remember why, but she was so gung-ho about finding her pants. And she thought that I knew where they were. I had no clue. But I wasn't just gonna, be all kind and tell her that I had no idea. So I alluded to the fact that I knew, but didn't say. And every time she asked, I would say goodbye. Just like that too, like that same inflection. Goodbye. And like I would do it over and over and it would piss her off so much.
I think at one point I did raspberry at you because I was so pissed because I couldn't find my fucking pants. I was just like, I'm like, where the fuck are they, Mag?
I would pretend to be like, all right, I'm sorry. Your pants are over, goodbye.
Yeah, I think I got up in your face and I raspberried because I was so pissed. Like, you guys wonder if I do raspberry. It's moments like that I'll fucking raspberry because I can't fucking handle it anymore.
But it's so worth it. It's so worth it. I know an embarrassing thing.
Oh.
When you took me to Walmart when I was drunk.
Oh my God.
Oh my Lord. She just laughed.
Okay, so we had gone to Chili's. Chili's is amazing. But I had ordered her an El Presidente. And if you don't know what the fucking El Presidente is, an El Presidente is probably one of the strongest margaritas on there. It's one of the best ones. It's for pretty cheap, and you get a little collector mug. So you want to get the El Presidente when you go to Chili's. But when you're 21, not now.
Let me put that preface in there.
Let me put that in there. But I had ordered it for her, so she drank the whole fucking thing. Mag is a lightweight when it comes to alcohol.
Thank you. I love you too.
You're a cheap date. I love it. So, so she had the whole fucking thing. We had to go to Walmart to go buy food because we didn't have any food in the house that we were staying at. And fucking, I was like, okay, let's go to Walmart. It was the worst fucking decision I have ever fucking made. I've now made, anytime we start drinking, I have to make sure that we don't have to go anywhere because I'm not going to try and drag her ass through a fucking store while she's drunk.
But the thing is I'm not like, I don't want to go. No. It's the opposite.
If she wants to go. She wants to be up in it.
Didn't I go through one aisle and I just threw like everything in the cart?
She wanted to buy a bubble gun. And then she bought she wanted two pairs of flip-flops where one of them wasn't even her fucking size, but she wanted them because they were orange. We then fucking went down the pony aisle and she decided she wanted every fucking pony on the goddamn rack. And then we fucking decided to go through the actual like food thing and we went down the ice cream aisle and she literally wanted all the ice cream in the fucking store. Like it was, I think we walked out with like 3 different types of ice cream because of how drunk she was. And corn. Randomly corn. I was like, why the fuck is there corn?
I wanted corn. And didn't we not eat it? Like,
we didn't even eat the fucking corn. We didn't even fucking eat it, you bitch.
I was so insistent. And then we never ate it.
And then finally it got to the point where I think we're down like one of the aisles. I was like, Mag, I want you to fucking go away in the fucking car. Like, I had to fucking just be firm with her. And she did.
I remember she was like, on the way home, she's like, you're helping me put the fucking food away because you have all this extra shit. I walked in the house, I fell, and I passed out. Like, drunk asleep. You bitch. I was just like, I'm sorry.
Oh my God, it was so bad. So yeah, that's my memory.
If I could take you anywhere in the world, where would I take you? You should know this.
Italy. I know this one. Fuck yes, I do.
Growing up, Italy was the one place I always wanted to go, and I had an opportunity to go with my university. So they paid for most of my trip, and we went to Rome and Florence, and it was the best trip I've ever had in my life. And I just remember, all these places, and I talk about it to Lost all the time. I'm like, oh my God, when we go to Italy, it's not if, it's always when we go to Italy, I'm going to take you here, and we're going to do this. And I have an affair with gelato all the time. So it's like, we're going to have so much gelato, I'm not going to want to eat it for a month. So.
Where's somewhere I want to take you?
You want to take me to the beach? To the certain beach?
No, not just that. There's also another place.
Oh, well, that's the first one that comes to mind.
Okay.
Just kind of to give context for our first Christmas together, she went out, and I don't know if any of you know this, but Lost is a photographer. She took photography classes, and she has a really nice fucking camera. And for my Christmas present, she went to her favorite beach and took pictures of the sunset, and then sent me a little note saying, I want to take you here someday. And it was probably the most romantic present I'd ever gotten. It's like standing up here in my apartment now. And so I know that that's somewhere that you want to go.
Yes, that is true. That is somewhere I do want to take you, but there is one other place.
What was it? I don't remember.
Northern California.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay.
Napa, to be exact.
Because wine.
Yeah, wine country, dude. Fucking wine. My grandmother grew up in Northern California, in the vineyard areas, so I know that area pretty well. And I want to go, and I want to take Mag, and none of you will probably hear from me for like a week, because that's a thing. God, you're making me just sound like the biggest, mushiest piece of shit ever. Fuck.
You are, though.
No, everyone's gonna be like, Lost Narrator, God, you are a pussy.
No, you're a romantic.
God damn it. What lifelong dreams of mine have you helped make come true?
I think that the dreams that I helped make come true for you is what you always wished and imagined a relationship could be.
Yeah. Actually, to be honest, I think that's probably the biggest thing. Because, little spoiler, the last relationship Losty was in was kind of a fucking really bad train wreck and really fucked me up on multiple levels. And I really didn't... Before then, I hadn't really had any other real relationships. So that train wreck was pretty much everything that I based what relationships were going to be on.
Yeah, I was going to say, it just kind of... I remember a conversation we had about that, and you said, you didn't even really know what love was. You based your idea of love on something so messed up that it wasn't even appealing to you anymore.
Nope. So for a little magpie to come along and blow all of that out of the fucking water.
I set the bar.
Oh yeah, you really did, to be honest. When I think of relationships now, it's definitely a lot different. Like, I know this sounds really fucking retarded and cliche, but because of Mag, I learned to start loving myself again. And that's why Losty is a emo piece of shit, because I have lots of issues mentally. Goddamn, do I have lots of them. And one of the biggest ones was having confidence in myself. And because of Mag, I think I remember when we first started dating, you said there's going to be a day where you wake up and you're not going to hate yourself when you wake up. And you were so adamant about it. I just kept thinking, I
still am to this day. I'm like, you're going to wake up one morning and you're going to say to me, God damn it, Mag, I don't hate myself.
Well, I know I've said that to you at least once now.
Yeah, you have.
I know there have been a few. There are some mornings where I do wake up and I don't feel like that. And it's nice.
I think one of my favorite things, too, is that there were instances that you were conditioned to believe one way, and I acted in a different way, and it struck you to your core in, like, the best way possible. I mean, not to get too personal, but one of my absolute favorite ones was when we first started dating, I encouraged you to go play, quote-unquote, with your friends without me, to go hang out with people that, you know, and I would do my own thing. I'd go, you know, either hang out with my friends or do my own thing or whatever. And that was just such a new concept to you.
Yeah. Because in my other relationship, I was conditioned the opposite. I wasn't really allowed to go have my own life outside of it. Like I think that's something that it's important for relationships within it that you have your own life outside of that relationship, because if you only make that relationship all about them and that's it becomes toxic.
It does.
And it becomes very, you become too codependent on each other, and it will just fall apart and break apart. People think that, I need to be closer to them. No, it's not even that. It's the idea of having your own life outside of it so you can have your own identity and not be sucked into the relationship and just be lost. Literally.
Well, it goes back to that really corny saying that being in a relationship is about being yourself, but with someone else.
Yeah.
So it's like, no matter what, at the end of the day, I'm always talking to you or with you, but we have lives outside of each other, you know?
We do, and it's nice. But yeah, that is, I can honestly say that is something that you've helped make come true, because yeah, that's a thing.
And what dreams of mine have you helped make come true?
None of them. No, playing. No, for you. Well, for one, Alice.
I was going to say the most obvious one.
The most obvious one is the cat, because Mag has wanted a Alice cat. Particularly, it was supposed to be a calico, but I am allergic to calicos because my asshole cat is a calico. Wow. But Mag has always wanted a cat since you were like 12 or even younger than that, huh?
I had a cat when I was 9, and my mother gave it away right before I turned 10, and since then I dreamed and dreamed and dreamed about getting my own cat, and I wanted a kitten, and you pretty much put your own health aside.
Side note, Losty, when Mag decided she wanted to get the fucking cat, was like living off of like no sleep. And I was up there visiting her, and I was having some problems sleeping because sometimes one of two things will happen. Either I'll sleep like a rock with her, or I won't sleep because I want to spend all my time with her because I'm fucking retarded like that.
But I sleep anyway. I sleep too much.
She sleeps too much because she's a bitch. But, so I took her to school like I always do in the morning, but then this bitch decided to start fucking looking up cats, and then she found a post for Alice, and she's like, she's perfect, we have to go see her. And I'm thinking back in my head, I'm dying, Mag. I'm literally fucking dying.
We could preface, we hadn't bought any cat supplies. We weren't done putting the apartment together.
Oh my god, it was such a fucking trick. Because I even told her too, I was like, I want to cat-proof this house before you get the motherfucking cat. What does she do? No, I want to get the cat now. Well, so there I go.
But she's perfect.
She is. I'm not arguing that.
And we technically rescued her from the worst home ever. That's probably one of my biggest dreams that you've helped.
I think another dream of yours that I've helped to make you realize is that you, for the longest time, thought that no one would ever love you.
For who I was.
Yeah. Like, that's... Losty, if you guys don't know, I don't try to judge people. I don't, when it comes to things. I will judge people if I see your actions doing something, actions speak louder than words. If I could see you being a dumbass, I'm going to judge you for it. But I try to look at people, and I try to see who they really are as a person, and when I think about Mag, I always think about how kind-hearted she is and how understanding she is, and just, I love her for her. I do. And she never had that. She never thought she would ever have that.
Because, I'm not going to get too personal, but I grew up in a household with tiny, skinny, blonde, big-boobed girls, sisters. Mm-hmm. I'm still blonde and blue-eyed, but I'm not, quote, perfect figure girl over here. And I'd always been kind of conditioned to believe that, you have to look a certain way for people to really love you. And that if you don't look the certain way, you have to compromise. You have to compromise what you want. You have to compromise how others will see you and feel about you. And so Lost constantly blows that out of the water for me. And I ask her all the time, I'm like, how can you possibly love me this much? I don't understand. It just doesn't compute to me.
But I just do.
Yeah.
I do, because I don't give a shit about those kinds of things. I just don't. I've never given a shit about those kinds of things. When I love someone, I love them for them. As long as they're a woman.
Beautiful. That should be quoted. Everyone hashtag that. I love them for them, as long as they're a woman.
They're a woman.
Good job, baby.
I try. Describe your relationship in one word.
Super amazing off spectacular.
Okay, that's multiple words that you've smashed together.
Too bad. That's my one word. Deal.
Damn it.
Hilarious? How's that?
Oh, hilarious. That's a relationship.
Except for it makes it seem like it's not
serious at any
taken
point.
seriously.
I was gonna say at any point, no, we're not. We're just hilarious all the fucking time.
We're just hilarious.
No, I think for me it'd be adventure.
Aw.
What's another one? Rewiring.
Yeah.
I think that for me it's more that.
Me too, though. Just not nearly as grand of a scale.
Oh yeah, mine's more of like a fucking like if we're gonna compare them to like stores, like mine's like a super Walmart and hers is like a fucking mom and pop store. That's pretty much the equivalent to that term. Yeah, I would say rewiring. So, which is a good thing. I like it. It's a good thing.
It makes me feel good too. Any advice for any other lesbian couples? It's one of those moments where it's like, yes, but at the same time, it's not anything that they haven't already heard. Like, I don't think I can provide any, like, substantial insight. I guess my advice would be, don't be ashamed of who you are. If you love someone, show it. And for those who have problems with it, it's their problem, not yours. And that's kind of how I am with PDA, too. I don't care. I know that you do a little bit because you're shy, but
because you're shy.
Well, and you're a lot more observant of the outside world than I am.
Oh, I'm very observant of the world around me, and it kind of sucks.
She's really protective of me too, because, like I said, I don't have a perfect figure, and I don't notice, but I guess people do give like glares or stares, and she will glare them down.
Oh, Losty is fucking a bitch in public. If I see anyone giving a sideway glance, because not even just that, we've gotten sideway glances about us holding hands too, because I know you want to hold hands.
Yeah.
And I will fucking glare them down.
But if you don't treat your relationship like it's something that needs to be, I guess, like, your relationship is as easygoing or as difficult as you make it. Yep. So if you're super conscious of the fact that the world doesn't accept it completely yet, then that's how your relationship is going to go. You're going to be constantly on guard and constantly worried about it. But like for me, I don't care. I don't. I view it as just any other normal relationship, and it makes me happy. And I don't have to sit there and every time someone brings it up, I don't have to justify or say, oh, hey, well, my life is great because blah, blah, blah. I don't care because I'm happy, and that's what matters most to me. Fucks.
Yeah, actually, and that's pretty much how I am for the most part, because you'd be surprised how many anti-gay comments I get on my channel.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, I get a lot of them. I don't fucking care. I don't. I've never given a shit about those kinds of things because it's their fucking problem. I don't give two fucking shits what anyone thinks about that.
I should make a note here, though, that I'm pretty sure it's going to seem really contradictory that on my channel I cannot announce that I'm gay after having this opinion, and that is because of two things, really. One, my family. My family does not they sometimes will show off some of my videos to friends and neighbors and, extended relations, and they don't want that news out yet. And the other and most important reason, the kids that I nanny for watch my stuff, and they are from a very, very religious home, and their mother would be the kind of person who, if she saw that or found that out, might keep me from them. And I can't lose those kids. So that's probably the most important reason why I can't publicly come out on my channel about it.
Yep. So in case you guys have ever wondered why my channel seems to be more, oh, we're gay, ha ha ha, and the other channel's like, it's a little there. It's because of that. And I respect Mag enough to know exactly why the reasons they are. Would I like it the other way? Yes, I would, but I understand. I'm not like a fucking driveling dumbass that doesn't fucking understand.
Yeah.
And plus, it's not like as if she's, she could have easily been it could have been the other way around where she'd been like, no, you can't say it on your channel either. No, it's, to be honest, Lost Extras and the Lost Narrators kind of are safe haven, as weird as that sounds.
It is, because I feel like anyone who's enough of a fan of me would know these things, but those who would rather kind of ignorance is bliss, they also have that form of...
Plus, most people wouldn't even bother to come to my channel because Grimdark, the ones that are on Mag's channel, they want the fluffy little shit. They're not going to be coming over to my channel for that.
No.
Definitely not.
I'm very tame on mine. That's fine.
Not on here.
My channel, I can do what I want.
Exactly. My biggest advice for lesbian couple, don't give a fuck. Yeah, you're gonna have people that are gonna judge you sometimes, but who the fuck cares? People are going to say what they're gonna say, and they're gonna believe what they're gonna believe, but you're not hurting anybody, and times are changing.
I think you'll find more support than hate.
Oh, yeah. There is, especially on the internet, there is a lot more support of these kinds of things than hate, which is nice, actually, to be honest. To be honest, the biggest reason why I was even able to become more comfortable within my own sexuality was because of the fandom. The fact of all the girl-on-girl pairings and all of that shit, it was because of all that I even was like, this isn't so bad. Like,
yeah.
It was nice, and it shouldn't matter. Those things really shouldn't. Yeah, I would say that would be just have fun with it. Go for it. You're young, and yeah, you're going to make mistakes. And yeah, you know what? All relationships don't necessarily last, but you learn from each one of them. Each one of them gives you something in return. Any advice for long distance couples?
Oh my God, I have so much.
Okay, all right. I'll let Mag take that one.
I'm pretty sure I'm your first long distance relationship. Is that right?
You are my first long distance relationship.
You are not mine. And that's, that I spend most of my time on the internet. I find most people on the internet. That's just how it goes. But the biggest thing I can think of, just like right off the top of my head, do not make long-term plans and big commitment plans if you haven't even spent time together in real life.
Oh, yeah.
That is the biggest no-no in the history of all no-nos, because you can censor the hell out of yourself when you're online. You can, pause yourself, mute yourself. You can reply to them at your discretion. You have so much more control over the actual circumstances and situations online that you cannot do in real life. And that's probably one of the biggest reasons that our relationship is so successful, because we have spent time together.
Yeah.
We have, extended periods, and
we're pretty lucky because I know a lot of other long distance couples, they don't necessarily have that long, or they're like all the way the fuck on the other side of the world. Me and Mag realistically are only 10 hours away driving. An hour and a half plane ride, which is really nice.
Yeah.
But
tickets for those kinds of plane rides are not like terrible. They're not.
No.
You're not paying out the ass to come see me.
Nope. And that's we lucked out on that one.
We also lucked out on the fact that we both primarily work from home.
Yep.
So it's not like, she has to wait for her vacation days to come see me. And we're just very fortunate that way, and not everyone's going to be that way.
Nope. Long distance relationships are hard, but luckily because of the way that technology is now, like with the internet, I can see Mag pretty much every day if I want, if she's in the mood. And I can talk to her every day too. It's not like it's not going to kill my cell phone bill or, my internet bill having a Skype call with her.
Right.
Long distance relationships, they've changed. I know when I first told my grandmother that, I'm in a long distance relationship, she's like, it's not going to work. She was just like so quick to be like, it's not going to work. My grandma, and then I explained it to her and she was like, oh, that makes sense. I could still see she was huh?
It might work.
No, it's just she was a bit apprehensive, but that's because she's got an old way of thinking, She's not used
No, it's fine.
When she thinks of all long distance relationships, she's used to like fucking writing out a fucking letter and maybe talking to them like once a month because the long distance bill's so goddamn bad.
Well, and the longer we've been together, the more she's been able to understand it too.
Oh yeah. I think you definitely hit the big one on the head. Don't make any, plans unless you fucking have met. I think that's
very, very important.
Oh, yeah. On Twitter, Mitchell, you can see my
Good
screen.
job.
I try. Asks, how did we meet? How did we meet, Mag?
We were introduced by Obab Scribbler.
Mm-hmm. I was actually looking for a Pinkie Pie VA for butterflies. And Scribbler was like, oh, have you heard of Magpie Pony? I was like, oh, I've heard of her. Haven't had a chance to talk to her. And she's like, oh, she'll totally do it. She's okay with Grimdark. I was like, what? And so Scribbler pelted Mag my way. And then we started talking. And yeah, that is how we met over a Grimdark reading.
Yep. Like I said, the best form of like giving her flowers or writing her poetry is by writing her or not attending, but participating in a grimdark.
Yeah, actually, to be honest, that's probably the best way to my heart.
I love you so much. Here, I wrote you a scary story.
Yep, pretty much. Who asked who to the first date? Well, I think we already pretty much answered that one. The Hollow Man asked that. I would say, yeah, you did. Yep, Mag definitely took the bull by the horn there. Fucking.
I took control. I was like, none of this, maybe she does, maybe she doesn't crap.
Nope. Best / most romantic moment so far. Ooh.
Oh, reversion.
Yeah, I would say for me it's reversion.
For me too.
Really? Because
I really didn't expect you to embrace it and love it that much. It touched my heart to see you so affected.
That one always hits at the core with that one. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I would say, yeah, I guess for the both of us it's reversion.
Mm-hmm.
The Australian Brony asks, I have one that is, if I'm not too late, it is, how long have you known Mag and what is your first MLP project? I'm assuming together.
So, Butterflies is the first project.
Butterflies was the very first project me and her ever worked on. So, because she was Pinkie Pie for it, and I obviously was doing a reading of it. And how long have I known Mag?
Didn't you say we started officially talking on Skype back in June?
Yes, we officially started talking in June. And then we started dating in December. So, good 6 months before we started dating?
Yep.
That sounds about right. When and where did you guys meet? We've kind of already answered that. Sound Splash has asked that. Yeah, we met on Skype.
Yep.
And when did
then IRL when you were dying.
Yeah, when I was dying in March.
Yep.
That should be it. I don't think there's any more questions. I'm pretty sure that all the other ones are talking about Kego, and I'm gonna be doing a live stream later, so fuck you guys. But yes, hopefully that answers. This fucking video has gone on way too goddamn long. It's gonna be a podcast. I'm just gonna make this a downloadable link too, so you guys can listen to this on your drive, because this is the girlfriend tag podcast. That's what we'll call this.
Brilliant.
I try. And hopefully that answers all your questions. Because yeah, you guys have been asking a lot about it, and I thought I would finally do it. Plus, it's our anniversary, so fuck it. Why not? Why why not? And yes, that should be it. Is there any other little things you want to say, Mag, before we go?
Nope. Just that I love you and we're gonna have a lot more fun next year.
Oh, yeah. Like, totes my goats. To quote Goody, totes my goats.
Totes my goats.
Yeah, that should be it. I'm excited for this coming year. Me and her have got some stuff planned. And yeah, that should be it. If you guys, no, I don't want to ask if there's any more questions. This should answer all your fucking questions. So, that should be it. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys later, okay? Bye, Mag.
Bye.
Bye, guys.